What up? It's your boy, I Sleep Too Late, and here we are once again playing some vintage on MTGO. We're playing against Brian PK80. I don't know who this is. It sounds familiar though. If anyone in the comments knows who this is, it sounds like someone that might be like famous or something. I have no idea. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and keep this hand. It looks pretty solid all around. I mean, they're a Lurrus deck, right? Yeah, they've got Lurrus here. We should be fine, though, with Vexing Bauble turn 1 or Chalice on 0. I mean, either one of those is fine. I think we're just going to end up going, like, Chromox. Oh, Soul Ring. Okay, this is probably... Okay, this is like a Shops deck or Affinity deck of some sort. We'll see what they end up doing here. Chromox is good. I like Chromox a lot. Let's go ahead and go Chromox here. And then let's go... I guess we'll exile the Witch Enchanter. I don't know if I need another Chromox. I think that we can probably chill with the other Chromox, although I wouldn't mind having another Chromox. The problem is I really want to go Chalice on 0 here, even though it's a little too late for that. I think if we can do that, that'll be fine, and then we can like probably do something with like... I don't know. I think we can probably do something with like with the Vexing Bauble for sure. I think they're gonna force the will this, right? Are they gonna force this? I think they're probably gonna end up forcing this, and then we can go follow this up with a Vexing Bauble. Okay, no. All right, that's pretty good then. Let's go. I guess we just play the Vexing Bauble then, right? Just for good measure. I think this is going to get Force of Willed. And then we can just probably just end up playing the Ancient Tomb. Although, maybe it's better to play the Cavernous Souls, because if the Ancient Tomb gets Wastelanded, then we're looking at some serious stuff here. I guess it makes sense for us to play the Cavern, since, you know, we're already like dealing with Force of Will being a non-issue for us. So let's just do that, and then, you know, we can figure the rest out. We at least have mana that we can just like, in case we want to crack the Vexing Bauble, we can. But I don't think it's going to get to that point. At least not right now. Lurrus is scary, but we've got all this stuff here. Oh, Gorilla. Oof. That is a card if I haven't seen one. All right. Well, let's see what they do here. They're going to destroy the Chromox. Sure. They're going to destroy all my artifacts. Oh, gosh. This is kind of insane here. I gotta say. We'll tell you what, we're going to make them pay mana. So we're gonna make them pay the mana. At any point in time they can just break our spirits, but I'm fine with that. Again, I mean, Gorilla Shaman, not the end of the world for us. If they were smart, they'd probably maybe destroy the Vexing Bauble while I'm tapped out, but it's not really the end of the world if they don't do that either. They might just say, you know what, it's fine. We can let them have a card or something. Okay, they probably got better things to do, honestly. All right, yeah, they're going to do that. And then probably destroy... Oh, I mean, that's about all they have to do, right? Yeah, because this is 3 mana to do that. I mean, if you think about it, I've basically forced them to pay 3 mana for something, which is pretty good. 1, 2... Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to get... We're going to have to hold off on playing the Chromox because of the Chalice, obviously, but... They probably don't care that Chalice is on the battlefield. Otherwise, they would have done something about it by now. Probably, to them, it hurts me more than it hurts them at this point, which is fair. The Mox Opal is interesting. I wonder what their deck is. It's like, is it? Or like blue... Is it just Skylurus? It's got to be just Skylurus because they got the Caracas. But they could also be 4-color Lurrus with the Prelude Delta, although the Prelude Delta could just be finding like an island. So, yeah, the Girl Shaman is scary, but like I said, we didn't really have much going on for artifacts anyway. I mean, the Chrome Ox does hurt a little bit, but we can kind of survive. Let's see what they got here. Oh, is this fourth Eoligus? Oh, this is Ragavan. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, you have Ragavan. Let's see what they find on the top of my library. Hopefully it's something bad. Oh, strip mine. Okay. Well, I would have liked to have a strip mine, but I also have a lot of lands already, so Ancient Tomb, yeah, it's not ideal, but I guess I just don't attack now because of the Ragavan. And I don't know if dashing counts as casting a spell. I think it does, right? I think dashing counts as casting a spell. Oh, let's see what they do here. We've got we got some stuff to do here. By the way, I'm doing really terrible in this league. I'm like 0-4. So we're definitely gonna have to switch gears and play another deck, but I figured I'd at least mess around with Mono White Initiative at least one last time before we call it quits on this deck. I actually really enjoy Mono White Initiative. I just think we're having some bad luck, and also we're facing some very strong opponents. So let's see what we got here. All right, they're gonna want to attack us. Oh, they're just casting it. Okay, I get it. I got you. I understand now. Um, yeah, I guess we just cast this. It's not like it matters a whole lot, but kind of want to see what we can draw here. If anything, that helps with Force of Will, but they have enough mana to just hard cast Force of Will if they needed to. What is this? Oh, they're going to destroy the Void Mirror. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot of mana. I was going to say, they've got a lot of mana. They could just cast Lurrus, but I guess, like, they got to figure out what to do with Lurrus here. I guess they could, if they had, like, another Mox Opal, they could do, like, Mox Opal type things. Excuse me. They could do Mox Opal such things, and I mean they're gonna cast them Lurrus obviously here, but what are they gonna do with it? Strip mine, a little scary, but again, like the ancient tomb is whatever. I guess we strip mine the. I guess we wasteland the strip mine, right? I think that's objectively the right decision. And then just leave Archon to block the Lurrus, I guess. Although probably we would block the Ragavan more likely. They probably don't care about the Chalice, obviously. But if they wanted to, they could care about the Chalice. Oh, they're gonna block. They're gonna attack everything. All right. Well, I'm gonna just block the Ragavan, I guess. Oh, you know what? Can we? Oh, they're just gonna recast it. Yeah, this is a little scary. Yeah, that's scary. All right. Okay. Well, Caracas is very good. I'm just gonna bounce the. I'm just gonna bounce the bounce the Lurrus, I guess. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 mana, but we need a third white source to cast this Chancellor, and with the Chalice in play, it's not going to be ideal because we're going to have to either have them remove the Chalice, which they're not going to, or find like a regular Plains or something. I don't know what else we could do. I mean, we have like Witch Enchanter too that we can do, but yeah, I mean, we just in a turn bounce their Lurrus, I think. And we also got rid of their strip mine, which is also very good. All right, well, I think we can probably just attack them. Now that we have the Caracas. Just keep bouncing their stuff. And, yeah, you know, I think it'll be fine. They can obviously attack with the Ragavan, but we'll just bounce the Ragavan, and then they won't be able to cast it next turn because of the Archon. Alright, so I think we got them on a lock here. They can cast the Lurrus again, but again, they're going to deal with the same problem as before, where I'm just going to... Oh, okay. So just more things that destroy artifacts. Sure. We can, Oh, you know what? They have their own Caracas. I guess we just waste on the Caracas then, right? Because we're not doing anything with this colorless land. We need white mana, first of all. And, I mean, this destroy artifact thing isn't doing a whole lot for them. We do take 2 next turn, but, like, I don't really care. If they either cast Lurrus or they cast Ragavan, and neither is ideal. Or they cast something else, and we'll see what happens. If they cast something else, obviously they won't be able to cast anything after that. So unless it's a removal spell. Oh, a Johnny. Okay. Well, we got something to do here. I guess. Do I really want to? I guess the question is, do I want to? I don't think I bounced the Johnny, but we can certainly. I think we can attack here. I think it's reasonable to attack. Yeah, and then we can just... I guess we do this. I don't really want to take 2 damage, but we might have to, actually. Yeah, because if we do, then we can at least flip the... Oh, come on. This is so annoying. This mouse is making us, like... is ruining me. This mouse is, like, double-clicking on the... Alright, well... we just lost. Nothing we can do here. We just lost. The mouse double click. I don't know what's going on with this mouse, but it double clicks on Ancient Tomb, and then I lose like 4 life. So I gotta figure out what to do here. This mouse has been really annoying me. I've been having a lot of technical issues, as you know, from my vintage series. I've been like, you know, having things get accidentally like X'd out, or like unable to concede, like issues like that. Just technical issues that have been very annoying, but I do apologize for that, and I thank you for bearing with me while I go through this journey. Now, as far as what to do here, as far as sideboards goes, I'm going to bring in the Source of Plowshares. Probably, let's see, what else do I want to do here? Probably the Void Mirror is also really good. And I think, I think that's about it. Like, we can cut some certain things, like maybe a Seasoned Engineer. I think Peacekeeper, like I said before, is not really something I really like to have. Maybe going down to 3 White Plumes. And then I think this is fine. I mean, we could also bring in Null Rod, but I don't know if we need to bring in Null Rod. But yeah, a Johnny is scary. Ragavan is scary. Like, everything in their hand is very scary. This hand is not very good. I don't see a Chancellor. I don't see a Mox. I see 1 land. I'm going to go ahead and mulligan. This hand's a little bit better, but again, 1 land. A turn 1 play. Yeah, we'll keep it. I mean, it's not the best. I guess we don't care about the Clarion Conqueror as much. We'll just take 3 life here and cast the Vexing Bauble. Oh, it resolves. Cool. And then if they like go like I don't know, Gorilla Shaman or something, we can deal with that. Oh, Skull Clamp, interesting. Okay, well we got a game here. I guess we name Cleric. And if we want to, we can destroy the Skull Clamp, or we can kind of chillax with it. I'm inclined to chillax. Because, you know, even if they untap here, it's like not the end of the world. Why can't I understand what's wrong with this game? Sometimes things just like get grayed out for some reason. I mean, it's not like I had anything to do with it anyway, but still. All right. Well, let's see. So I guess I could go Chalice on one here. That might be interesting. That way it stops them from going recall and stuff like that. We'll see. I think that might be an interesting idea. Stops the Ragavan, stops Ancestral Recall, stops Gorilla. Let's see what they do here. Doorkeeper Thrall. Yeah, I guess that's fine. My question is, what are they playing? Are they playing Phyrexian Dreadnought? Is this that dreaded Dreadnought deck with Lurrus? It could be. It could be a Lurrus Dreadnought deck. That would be hilarious, and I actually would be really. I think that'd be really cool. We can destroy that thing or we can exile it if we wanted to. Um. All right, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really do much here. Also, when it gets exiled, it doesn't actually. It's not considered dying, right? Yeah. So I think we should be fine. To well, let's do this on their turn so we don't get screwed by a force negation. We can always crack the Vexing Bauble if need be. And I guess the question is like, what are we exiling here to the march? Probably the Clarion Conqueror, honestly, because I like having two White Plumes, especially since we have Cleric on the Cavern. Standstill. I guess we do this now, right? We'll just do this now. Exile Clarion. Wait, X is currently 0. No, I didn't mean to do that. X is currently 2. Yes, that's what I meant to do. Done. All right. So they can't counter this because I got a Vexing Bauble and I have something. I have Chalice on 1. So looks like we're going to be drawing cards for a long time. It's going to be a standstill for sure. Let's see what they got here. Lurrus. Okay, sure. I wonder what Skull Clamp is used for since they... I mean, I'm not going to play the Mana Crypt. I'm not going to crack the Vexing Bauble so I can play the Mana Crypt. That doesn't make any sense. I have a... We're at a standstill, first of all. So I'd very much like to keep it that way. We have Swords of Plowshares, which is quite nice. They're going to end up discarding here, which is cool. All right, we got more stuff here on the way. Let's see what they do here. They're not playing lands, so what are they doing? Why aren't they even casting? They're not even casting the Lurrus. Oh, because they don't want to do anything with Standstill. Yeah, that's reasonable. I guess we'll just discard the Chrome Mox too. Um, yeah, we'll discard the Chrome Mox. Let's see what they got here. Is this a what is this? Gifts and giving. Sure. I'll draw 3 cards here. We'll let this resolve. Remember, we have Vexing Bauble and Chalice on one, so we have to keep that in mind whenever we're thinking about what to like give to them, I guess. So this is put target opponent choose 2 of those cards, put the clone cards into your graveyard, and the rest into your hand. So we're choosing cards to put in the graveyard. So that means we're putting cards in the graveyard that are not 0 drops and not 1 drops, because we want to give them the 1 drops and 0 drops. We have to keep that in mind. So Standstill ended up being in my favor. We'll end up discarding like a bunch of stuff here. I think we're going to discard the Chrome Mox and let's see, Chrome Mox, Mana Crypt. Yeah, it's going to be Chrome Mox, Mana Crypt, maybe an Ancient Tomb. Let's see, we have to discard what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards. So it'll be Mana Crypt, Chrome Mox. I do like me a Wasteland, but I don't think we need like more than 1 Ancient Tomb. So maybe like an Ancient Tomb we can cut, and then like we could cut a White Plume too. That way we have like mana to do stuff. Kind of like that actually. All right, so we're definitely gonna. Oof, I see what they're doing here. All right, Cathar Commando. We want to put that in the graveyard. Savine's Reclamation is also very scary. This is actually kind of scary. I really don't want them to have Urza Saga, so let's get rid of that. And Savine's Reclamation is kind of scary too. I think we kind of have to get rid of that too, honestly. It's not the best, but at least it costs like 5 mana instead of 3. And then we can just kind of like wasteland them next turn, I guess. I don't know, because they're gonna have a lot of stuff to do here. It's a little bit tricky, right? But yeah, we can go like we can name, we have Cleric named on the Cavern, so we can go Ancient Tomb, White Plume Adventure. We've already played a land, so we would just put the planes in our hand and then like maybe Source of Plowshare or something. All right, let's see what they got here. They're gonna remove something. They're gonna remove the Vexing Bauble, so we're gonna go ahead and crack this. Draw a card. Black Lotus is fine, yeah. Because we're gonna be able to exile the we're gonna be able to exile the Lurrus. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, I'm gonna exile this now. Oh, I forgot about the Chalice. All right, yeah, that's fine. Darn it, I keep forgetting about stuff. Well, there's nothing I could do about it because that wasn't going anywhere anyway. I keep forgetting about that. I should have known that I had Chalice on 1, and then I would have been able to discard the swords like to begin with. So, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered too much if I had known that they were gonna Cathar Commando the Vexing Bauble. See, I could have played this way better, and this is why Vintage is so hard, because you have so many decision trees, and yeah, now they're kind of steamrolling me now. Yeah, this is not looking good. Oh gosh, what is going on here? We just got steamrolled. Yeah, I'm down to concede here. This looks terrifying. I'm just gonna concede, honestly. This is We're gonna concede because that was way too good. I don't know who Brian PK80 is. It sounds familiar. The name sounds like someone that's like really good. They've gone three undefeated trophies, so they're obviously a very good player. Um, but I think I definitely made mistakes at the very end. I don't think it would have mattered. The fact that they're playing at such a high level, like they first of all, I think the matchup was very bad. They have like anytime you face a Lurrus deck, those Lurrus cards are like every single card is like a value piece, and so if you're trading one for one, like Source of Plowshares something, like by the time you Source of Plowshares something like in a Johnny, they already have a token, so they're already up on resources, right? So that's why it's like it's always bad. Mono White Initiative is very good against like decks that fall short of like hate pieces like Clarion, or like Archon. Like Storm is obviously something that doesn't like Archon or things like that. It's really hard to really say like what type of card, what type of deck beats what type of deck because there's so many different flavors of Lurrus. And yeah, I mean, I just not very good at the at. I guess I just didn't do that well today. I was 0-5 in this league, as you can see. We're probably gonna take a break from Monoweight Initiative for now, and then we'll leave it at that. So I got to think about what to do here. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the support, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.